Hey everyone, so today I wanted to share the pom-poms that I've made so far for my birthday party that I'm doing for my son. First of all, I wanted to share that each one is different and I did a variation in techniques. First of all, if you look at that yellow one right there, I had tissue paper that was 20 by 20, and this one I did points. The yellow one, I did points, and I shortened the length of the tissue paper from, I want to say I just made them smaller, from maybe 20 to 18 inches, and that's why it looks so puffy and pretty. This one, I did circles at the ends and sort of a variation of technique, but what the main difference between these three is huge. This one, when I made them in the center, I tied it really tight with the string that I was using. Ribbon, and this is the effect that I have. This effect is that I left it loosely, and I wasn't able to get as much of a sort of a circle. I kind of just tied it off loosely. And this one, instead of using the ribbon that I had been using, I used wire that you see in traditional packaged ones. And so you can definitely see the difference. Now this one, I did do it loosely like this one. The only difference is the length of the tissue. This one was the 20-20 with a small little curve at the ends, and you can see how it doesn't look as nice. But this one that I made it shorter, the length of the tissue paper shorter, and I did it pointy, it looks so much nicer. So you have to play around with it. This one was a loose one, and I did rounded edges, but I was definitely a lot more careful in separating it than I was with this one. You can tell how crappy that one is. But it all varies. You can see this one right here was the first one I had ever made, and I had tightened the string really tight and had made it pointy, and it makes it look really smaller the way I'd done it. So it all takes practice and patience. I don't know if you can see this little one in the corner right here. That technique was the same as this yellow one. The only difference is the color and tissue, and it's so much nicer when it's in color. But anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. Definitely different ways of making them. If you're using ribbon, stick to at least 18-inch width tissue paper. Pointed is definitely prettier than it is rounded. There's a rounded example right there. And definitely don't tighten it too tight, although it will help it a little puffiness, but don't. And that one unfortunately came out pretty bad.